Hello, I'm Shanelle, and with the help of my members, namely Gayle, Miko, and Keitz, who helped me show to you guys how to easily understand and teach you to prove triangle congruence using theorems and postulates following the two-column format. For this day, I'm gonna use this diagram to show to you how to prove triangle congruence. For you to furtherly understand, I'm gonna use the if and then statement. So if line segment TN is perpendicular to line segment JD and O is the midpoint of both line segment JD and TN, then angle P is congruent to angle N. Along with the if and then statement, we also have the given. And at the same time, the problem we need to prove. To prove that angle P is congruent to angle N, we are going to use the two-column proof. And our first statement should be that line segment TN is perpendicular to line segment JD, while O is the midpoint of TN and at the same time JD. Of course, the reason is given because it's already given along with the diagram. I'm gonna use markings for you to furtherly understand the statement. So, first is line segment TN, which is clearly here. And then the next marking should be line segment GD. Our second statement is, and it states that angle TOD and angle NOG are right angles. And we are gonna mark them as this. And the reason for the second statement is definition of perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines are when two right angles bisect each other and this right angle is clearly O. Our third statement is, and it states that triangle TOD and triangle NOJ are right triangles. And this is because they have a right angle in them, which is angle O. The reason for the third statement is definition of right triangle. As I have said earlier, this is because they have a right angle in them, which is O, and it measures 90 degrees. The fourth statement is, which states that JO is congruent to OD and TO is congruent to ON. The fourth reason is definition of midpoint. And the reason behind this is clearly in the given because it is stated that O is the midpoint of JD and TN. Our fifth statement is triangle TOD is congruent to triangle NOJ. The reason for the fifth statement is clearly LL theorem, which is leg-leg theorem, and stated here is that the leg of one triangle is congruent to the leg of another triangle, which is line segment JO and line segment OD. And our last statement is, which clearly states that angle T here is congruent to angle N right here. And the reason for the last statement is CPCTC, which states that corresponding parts of a congruent triangle are congruent. And it means that angle T is congruent to angle N and We can prove this because we've already said that triangle POT is congruent to triangle NOJ with the LL theorem. We have proved that angle T is congruent to angle N with the use of the two-column proof. With this, I hope you guys have learned and easily understood how to prove triangle congruency with the use of the two-column proof. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.